Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is late Sunday night, technically early Monday morning, a little after 2 a.m. here on February the 11th. Have not recorded in a long time. The last recording, I guess, this I think is part 89. Part 87 and 88 we introduced Thumpback and Eyebrow respectively. I have played a lot since then. I've just been kind of working on the save file. Whenever I do upgrades, I kind of wanted, like the legendaries and some of the others to be, you know, sufficient enough cash-wise to kind of be able to take, the primary path with Jetvac and then secondary path with legendary Jetvac. Basically be able to kind of orchestrate good comparisons, help people out, pick what they want to do or switch to, etc. Last night, I think I got up to chapter 12 in the hard file. Basically, again, just going through trying to get everyone up. I was really torn on how to approach this. The issue I have with this game is just the structured release of the characters. We currently don't have Ningini. She was given out to a few people in New York at Toys R Us. I'm not one of them. I would really like to have everyone available. The good news is when Hot Dog came out, that basically wrapped up the Newlanders, the 8 basic new characters, regular size. And what I've basically decided to do, in the blog poll, most people wanted to see me take on Kaos with fully upgraded Skylanders. Bear in mind, this is an easy save file. The hard file, I will say, is notably more difficult than this one. The people that tell you Nightmare Mode is easy probably A, haven't played it, B, are completely full of it, or, C, just lie. It's considerably more difficult. It's one of those deals. Literally, there's times you could have someone maxed out at level 15 and take 2 hits or get pinned by 4 Goliath Drow and die. That means getting 3 stars on every chapter becomes insanely difficult. I'll say the hard file I'm playing is pretty tough. Bear in mind though, when I do die on my hard file, nothing I have Series 2 wise is upgraded, so I mean they all are box stock, but that said, some of them are level 10 to 15. So long story short, what I decided to do a while back, I've mentioned it several times and posted it on the blog, I think even on Twitter one night when I was really tired, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Newlanders. Ideally, I mean, assuming they don't all like die off if this is really hard against Chaos or something, but basically just try to use them exclusively. Granted, if there's like an area, feat of strength or something, we'll throw a giant on, but I'm gonna have them go through chapter 16, battle Chaos, box stock again, and then with the giants I want to do the same thing. I don't think Ningini, they said it would be months before she was out, for people hoping, like Valentine's Day or something. It's probably going to be something later than that. I really enjoy Skylanders, but I don't want to, like drag out doing the battle against Chaos, for another 2 months, waiting on Ningini, Spyro, Wrecking Ball, Drobot, etc. So I think the way I'm going to do this, it'll work pretty well. We'll basically, like I said, try to focus on just the Newlanders here. Then the next thing I record, I may just replay chapter 16 and try to just use giants. Both will be box stock both times. Then basically, hopefully as we get new characters in, introduce them. Obviously, I've not used much of anything in terms of like just the regular Series 2 reposes. When I come in and start the Nightmare Mode file, that's something I plan to do. However, I may come in and fully upgrade the Newlanders and the Giants prior to that, and then kind of, I don't know, maybe try to take the Series 2 progressively through upgrades. I'll just be honest, there's so many figures if you actually get them all. It's pretty ridiculous. If I was just playing this and not recording it, I'll be honest, I would just upgrade as the money allowed. But that said, if you do that, and you've got Thumpback's upgrade scattered through 17 videos, it kind of doesn't help anybody out. So when I record, I try to keep that all in mind, and that's subsequently why no one has any upgrades. And when I was sitting there around like chapter 10, realized I had done 0 upgrades, I thought, wonder if I shouldn't just come in and play Chaos box stock. That's what I'm going to do. So I think what you'll see, however many parts, 1, 2, 3, etc., we'll try to focus this one on the Newlanders battling him. Then the next installment, which I don't think I'll record tonight because it's pretty late already, will be the Giants box stock against him. And then actually, before I do upgrades or anything, I think I'll come in and play the adventure packs. Reason I'm not recording them ahead of time is since they're not releasing any for Giants, I already have them all. So unlike last time where you kind of didn't know what to do and structure things because Dragon's Peak wasn't out, or this time of year I think I was still trying to get Empire of Ice, which was a complete nightmare. But bottom line, like I said, I know it's kind of not ideal. I'd love to go through this upgraded and just absolutely decimate Chaos with one character or something, but for the sake of keeping it interesting and, like level play field, I feel like box stock Newlanders, even on the easy file, should be interesting. Then, basically to kind of showcase everything, we'll try to do it with the Giants after that, and then we'll kind of step into the adventure packs, do upgrades. Hopefully by that point in time we'll have all the characters available to us, and that way, since I won't have gotten to do Jack, with Spyro, Wrecking Ball, or Ninjini, then maybe later on in, like, I don't know, whenever they come out, maybe we'll be in chapter 5 of Nightmare Mode, I'll just kind of start using them a little heavier in gameplay, as opposed to like Pop Fizz, or instead of using Sprocket, we'll use Series 2 Drobot, etc. So, again, my apologies on it. It's just the way it's all structured makes it really hard to record it, and try to like keep structure to it. So, with that said, just kind of to recap, I'll just scroll through. We basically, like I said, we've 2-starred everything. Essentially, all we're missing on this easy file is just the time goals. That's another thing I'll record. I do plan to take a character, a regular Skylander, and then I'm thinking Legendary Bouncer will be my giant, but I want to record all the heroics. Obviously I can't do that either because we don't have access to some of the heroics, but all that aside, I think 8 minutes is enough rambling. I've cleared the ship out. I do want to point out you can drop down and go to that door. Somebody, for the life of me, I can't think of their name. I don't know what that sound was. Someone on Facebook mentioned it and didn't really elaborate on it. But then in the hard file, actually, last night, I threw the Starry Night paint job on and was playing with like the propeller roof or something I acquired, and did a fly around. There's Hatterson is the guy, he's Batterson's brother, but I think I'll show you that after we've beaten Chaos, and probably right before an adventure pack. But we'll go ahead and get started here.
It's all up to you now. If you fail, we won't think any less of you, but we won't tell legendary stories of you either. You ready?
Okay, so no pressure with that introduction.
Alright, buddy. Good luck.
Alright, Chapter 16, Bringing Order to Chaos. Again, I have not watched anything. I don't know how long this is, how difficult it is. So, this may be a deal where I may actually lose all 8 of the Newlanders and we have to, like, bust out, Series 2 Slam Bam and Terrafin, who are also box stock, by the way. But first thing we're gonna do, I hit the wrong button. But I actually did remember. We'll go ahead and check the objectives this time. So pretty simple, at least numerically wise. Destroy the Fist of Arcus and find the Archean throne room. I'm thinking the way that's ordered, it's probably going to be like we saw in SSA, where you accomplish that and then it's kind of they give full health back, or you like travel off and some little segue to the actual final battle. So clearing under 850, again, that leads me also to believe it's probably structured in that manner. 65 is the enemy goal, 15 areas, don't lose any lives, 1 soul gem, 1 legendary treasure, 2 hats, 4 treasure chests, story scroll, winged sapphire, Luckatron, you know the drill. So I'd kind of quit using Jet Vac when he hit level 15, but the sad thing is he still needs money, so we're going to try to accommodate him there. Almost looks like you should be able to be up there. I don't know, maybe later on you can drop off or something. It's that weapon master, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so I think that popped that. That looks like something we roll. I don't know what that noise is on here. I don't see any background stuff on my computer. I don't know. It's almost like somebody is on a phone or something. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know if anyone else heard it or not, but other issue here is, what do I do? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need to bust that off. Those look like frigid chompies. It's strange. Yeah, well, feeling adventurous. Okay, I'm going to try my best to do this. Switch to the appropriate Skylander when possible. So.
Stay cool.
The other thing that worries me about doing it with the Giants is they drop a ton of frames. So, you know. The other thing that drops frames is just simple stuff like this. I don't really know why. The character introduction screens are notorious for it. The other thing I have been doing, you know, like throughout the hard file and on the ship runs and everything, I have actually been working on the quests with the character since I learned that you could actually view them. Press the A button once more. I'm gonna make a blog post on all that. I think it'll be the best way to handle it. It'd be really hard to like capture that without recording everything you do. So I'll go ahead and let shit. Well, I guess we have to pop it back out or something. Before we do that, let's make sure. Okay, I just thought maybe since it was a waterfall, some elemental gate would be like really well hidden or something. I don't know what's up with that step either, but anyway. I think some characters you actually... What is that freaking noise? Oh well, we botched that. I'm going to actually come over here. I don't know, there's like Facebook notifications. I'm just going to close that crap out. Don't like the site anyway. That's all I see on the desktop. I'm just trying to make sure, you know, there's not like something crazy going on. So I guess that may be what it was. I've never heard that as a notification sound. They jack with the site all the time. If you're watching this, I prefer the blog and Google Plus, but you know, we'll just try this time. Which is quick enough. Okay, that did not work well. The goal was to have the ice kind of direct to that deal, and it didn't work. I guess the trick here will be... I think Stealth Elf could probably outrun that, but for everybody else, you're probably going to need to do that. And just kind of... So it's not as complicated as I made it seem. Oh, the snipers, I think. You know, I am actually used to the hard file now. I bet this is going to be ridiculously tough. You know, once I upgrade, I'll kind of do like my personal favorites and everything. I hate to be cheap, but think we're gonna come in. Won't do anything. I guess I'll let Slam Bam have it. That's just a lot of XP to give to someone that's maxed out. So, that said, I forgot to mention it. That was Flashwing Soldier, but the person. One second here. Looks like we'll need to take that over there, but I did actually take all of the Newlanders through the Speed Heroic challenges and the Tough ones. So looks like we can break a hidden panel there. But that's why, like, if Slam Bam seems noticeably slower than Chill, all the Newlanders and all the Giants, with the exception of Punch Pop Fizz and Legendary Bouncer, have actually been, again, through basically the tough stuff and the speed challenges. So we'll block that off. I'll let Slam Bam do this, and then we'll probably switch back. Okay, so that may be how we get to some of that. I'll go ahead and switch. I feel bad doing that, but like I said, that was an awful lot of XP, or at least it looked like it was. So. But little stuff like that seems really easy in this save file. It'll be like a nightmare in the hard file. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the, nightmare mode actually turns out to be. And the good news here, even with Chill's kind of like Jetpack, they're both maxed out, but they need cash. So, this works out pretty well for her.
The spoils of victory.
Alright. Okay. Break that. So there's a bounce pad there. I'm thinking we will drop down. We probably we'll need to take that over. Looks like we might can do that from up here. There's a block there. I'm thinking what we'll have to do is hit that block, which will probably lower this. It looks like there's a Luckatron wheel up there too. That said, we'll go ahead and switch over to Sprocket.
Fix is in.
Try not to get torched here. I'm guessing you can run through them and they don't do damage. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say if they did damage, that's gonna be crazy. This is another deal where the speed challenges will definitely pay off. Okay, so that opened both of them up. I want to make sure you can't drop off here. Okay, you can't. That was stupid. Anyway, it just looked like somewhere you can, maybe like walk off and find something. So. Trying really hard to make sure we don't miss anything that's blatantly obvious. Looks pretty complex, but it's probably one of those deals. Once you've played it a few times, you'll probably get the feel for it. So. Oh wow, I did not know that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll take us over there, and then ultimately we wind up back by her soldier. So go ahead and try not to get torched again. This is a pretty cool looking level though. Gotta give it that. Oh, that'll be our legendary ship art. Looks like the dragon head mast.
Skylanders of the water element are stronger in this zone.
Pull Sprocket. Put Chill back in the action here. Alright. okay. I was right before I walked on that. I was gonna say that looks like a platform. So trick here. Oh wow, he wasn't there earlier. Okay, so we got some more key jousters up there. I really wish, again, if we had legendary light cord shield, we would be using her right now. Sadly, she's not out, so you know what? Let's just, again, I hate doing it, but that's an awful lot to leave on the table. We'll just let Slam Bam do it.
Dangerous.
That's kind of the plus side and the downside. I mean, I drug this out longer than most people, so, I mean, there's a ton of people that, you know, probably went through here with Wave 1 and Wave 2 if they were able to get, I'll say, like, Wave 2 at the time. It's real, I mean, it's nice, you're not, like, spending $600 right at launch or something, but, you know, it's one of those things you just... Alright, so somewhere we should be able to drop down. Maybe it's... There is a cave there, though, so maybe that's actually how you come out. I don't know what those guys are doing down there, either. Can't drop down there, though. We may have to drop down and kill those jousters, because this is a... Seems to be a monster gate. Well, I think that's not talking about that one, it's talking about the other area, but we should have access to that bounce pad, and we don't, and the reason for that is these jousters somehow got down here, so let's just take care of it. And sadly, that means we've, like, gotta go, you know, all the way back up there, but the cool thing there you saw, it was ice to meet you. Oh, okay, there's a bounce pad right there. So, but it was 50 of 100. That's Slam Bam's main quest, is to put 100 enemies into that. So. New accolade, Soul Warden. And here's our soul gem for Cassie's favorite character, which is Flashwing. And we'll check it out. Crystal Lighthouse, I remember from playing with her. She's another one, needs, you know, she's not 15 yet, but kind of short on change for being like level 10 or 11, but I think you have to defeat 50 enemies with her Crystal Lighthouse for her primary quest. So go ahead and preview. I'm thinking that last thing we saw was a Crystal Lighthouse, and that looked pretty freaking awesome. Okay, so I guess we'll go back to Sprocket and head in the cave. That's could be something you miss if you're not thinking about it. I'm pretty sure most people would see it. You never know. Sometimes you get in a hurry or, you know, wrapped up in something else. But we'll come in. Yeah, it might have worked in our... I bet he wants to play Skystones. It's gonna be great. It might have worked in our favor with those Archean jousters falling down there. That actually kind of ensured that we didn't miss the way, because I would have honestly thought you could just drop down. So
protest the rule of
we'll talk to
Chaos by laying down my weapon and playing Skystones instead. Would you care to join me?
You know, it's crazy. I've played so many rounds of Skystones on the hard save file. I'll just play like the same person 10 to 12 times in a row. They start giving you some pretty good stones, and I think I have a better deck, even just at like chapter 12 or wherever I'm at, than I do in this save file. But
perhaps we will serve
play
as an
see
example
what
to the
happens.
others.
Okay.
Life spellpunk.
We'll just take them at their word. So. Again, I say it every time, but you just don't really know what to do when you've never played someone before, so you know, it's
D-Riveter.
just, you don't know their deck, it makes it real difficult.
Life Spellpunk.
So clearly he has more than one life Spellpunk, which is something I was not expecting. Kind of see how that pans out, but
Jawbreaker. Life Spellpunk.
see what happens, I guess. I really do think I have a lot better of a deck in that one. It's kind of sad, actually.
D-Riveter.
This could be good or bad. I played there so we could see if he has anything. Well, something on the bottom. Sadly, we're basically up a creek here.
Jawbreaker.
I don't have any way to take his stones out.
Archean Crackler. You lose.
This may be a deal where we just
Life Spellpunk.
actually can't defeat this guy yet. My other deck is definitely a lot better. I've got a lot, you know, with like 3 on the tops and the bottoms. This one is not very diverse, really.
Jawbreaker.
That said, maybe we can like lure him into doing some things and actually
Archean
take his stone.
Crackler.
That's why I'm playing that one there. We'll see if he goes for it. But you know what? We don't have anything with 3 on the top, do we? Or the bottom. Yeah, we're this is like a lost cause, this one.
Jawbreaker.
Jeez.
Life Spellpunk.
I guess I'll probably like have to come back in here and play a whole bunch of Skystones. Or I guess I can check this deck, make sure they just didn't like give us crappy
Life spell.
recommendations or something.
D-Riveter. Archean Crackler. You lose.
I continue to protest the rule of Lord Chaos by laying down my
Yeah, I'm gonna
weapons
see
and
if we
playing-
can. I honestly haven't
That
played the
is
save
nice.
file in forever,
Perhaps
past
we
all the
will serve.
heroics. So I'm gonna see like what deck we have.
Before you
Generally,
change your stones,
you know, they
you always
put your
play
best
sky
deck,
stones
you know,
with
out.
a hand of 5 stones.
We don't care.
This is where you can change the stones in your hand. Pick
Well,
a
that's
stone
fantastic.
to change.
We have to
Try
listen
to
to the
find
whole
one that
thing.
is stronger.
I'm trying to, Ian. Good lord. Okay, finally we're where we want to be. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this is a horrible deck in this save file. Okay, well the Inhuman Shield would help out. Let's go ahead and see if we can't maybe like tweak a few
Yes,
things
that one
here
will do
and
nicely.
just maybe
Now you
somehow
can start the match.
win. Well, thank you. We'll start it when we're ready. Okay. We have a D-Riveter 5 in this one. Okay, and then this one, we'll probably do Inhuman Shield. Dragonet may be pretty good stone. I do kind of like that. God, it's crazy how many more stones I have in the other save file. Let's try this one and see what we can do. I think we at least have a chance to compete a little bit in this one, so we'll give it a shot.
Inhuman Shield. Archean
Archean Crackler.
If they make me redo the deck we just set up every time, I'm just gonna put it off, you know. Once you can just take one stone, I mean, it's really kind of amazing what you can do. We kind of put him in a bind there, but, you know, at least compete, I think. Okay. Really wish we had a 3 in the 3 I do in my other one.
Jawbreaker.
Guess we'll use the Jawbreaker.
Archean Crackler.
Okay, I don't think he has anything that can take a 3. So we'll go ahead and take that stone. We should get the Spell Punk or the Crackler. Not sure which one. That's really the first time I've seen the game not like give you a great deck in their initial recommendation, because as you can see, you know, we had stones that would work great, but they just gave us a bad hand. So
An excellent victory.
wow,
I can only
that's
hope your
pretty
final
sweet.
battle with Lord Kaos goes so smoothly. I continue to protest the rule of Lord Kaos by laying
Okay, let's
down-
play him one more time, and I know I'm over 30 minutes, but we'll try to do this. Oh, you're kidding me. If you set a custom deck, they really just need to let it be and, you know, assume that you change things because you wanted to. So, let's see. We also want to switch out this Jawbreaker. The Archean Jouster, and then might switch out Dragonet for the oh, and you can't cycle all the way through. That's not the best programming choice, you know. Let's see, he's got 1 on the sides. 2 on the top would be nice, but I think we'll stick with the Dragonet, so hopefully I don't lose commentary here.
Inhuman Shield.
Alright, what do I want to do?
Archean Crackler.
Just taking that first stone really puts the, you know, opponent in a bind. Alright.
D-Riveter. Life Spellpunk.
But again, generally, I mean, the game has it set up where you have, you know, maybe not the perfect deck out of what stones you have, but I mean, it's one that, you know, would work. So, not quite sure what the logic was that time. I guess we'll,
Dragonet.
Dragonet.
Archean Crackler.
They pronounce it Dragnet, from what I can understand. Oh, crud.
Archean Jouster.
I think this will...
Life Spellpunk.
I don't think he can take that D-Riveter 5 up there, so we should take it.
Stone collected.
An excellent victory.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Job well done.
In that case, I think I will end this here, and then we may play him a couple more times, just see if we can't get any more stones out of him, but basically have to end it. I don't want to drop the commentary, so this wraps up part 89. We'll come back. We're here in chapter 16, hopefully going to take on Kaos here pretty soon, but we will catch you back here shortly.